Rightio, welcome back to this week's episode of the After Party Podcast. My name is Connor Maroney and I'm joined by my two dead shit mates, Andy Hudson and Max Van Ristel. How are we?
Oh yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good. I heard you went for a little surf instructing this morning.
This morning? No, yesterday I went for a surf lesson. Horrid. But before we start, I thought we could just all have a quick shot of tequila.
Yeah, is this 6 beers deep or after party?
Well, it's giving me heavy 6 beers deep vibes.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Like, technically I'm not 6 beers deep yet, but I'm planning to get there.
By the end of the pod.
Yeah, well, we're going to do probably 2 this half, so...
It'll be 12 beers deep.
Yeah, we'll be pretty rancid on the next one, I'm sure.
Bonus episode, like 1 a.m. tonight.
So where's this tequila?
Over here.
I'm not going to enjoy this. If I chunder live, I'll
There's never really been good experiences of us drinking on the old pod, is it? Fucking shots.
It hasn't had the best track record.
It hasn't had the best track record at all.
It's 0-1. So
I hate tequila.
I hate shots.
It's actually, bro.
Yeah, if I chunder on the camera, you have
Tequila's
to edit
Tequila's
it out.
great.
You have to edit
on
it out. It's not getting published.
There's like...
clip it.
I'm actually like good quality chance of yakking from this.
This would be fun. That would be good for views.
Radio.
Cheers, boys.
What are we choosing to?
NRL Grand Final night.
Yep.
Up the penny pants.
Panthers. Parramatta +8.
Oh, big call.
Oh. That was nice.
Yeah, it's actually good, Bottom shelf tequila. It'll get you there.
In the grand scheme of things, like, it's not that bad, but it just brings back horrific memories. Like yesterday, I was explaining to our mate over here, English mate, took her around and we were talking about tequila, and it brings, like, everyone's got that drink that when it goes back to them, it like triggers some fucked up trauma in your head, and I only want to yak.
Yeah.
And tequila's that for me, from like schoolies.
Do you have a Tequila Tuesday story?
Tequila Tuesday. Oh, that was actually... Oh, yeah.
Because I've got one.
I've got one pretty good. I reckon mine could trump yours.
Okay, all right, let's hear it.
So we're at schoolies fucking on the Tuesday, and me and... Oh, fuck. That shouldn't... Yeah, fuck it.
That will be edited.
Me and a guy. Me and an old friend.
Yeah.
Fuck it. It was schoolies. Yeah. Everyone's allowed to fucking have fun at schoolies. I'm definitely going to fucking bleep that out. Yeah. No, don't worry. Stop fucking saying names. It's just gonna give me more bleeping to do. Fucking anywho. So me and a mate.
Me and Jeffrey Epstein.
Me and Dharma. Fucking no. So me and my mate fucking get up early. We all here. It's Tequila Tuesday. Apparently, we all have to fucking drink petrol for 8 hours.
Legally, there was no other choice.
There was no other option. Yeah. So punching the tequila, and then it got to the point where my ex-girlfriend at the time was staying at the Chevron. Oh, no, the Hilton. And they were like, oh, you guys got to come over because they've got a Geordie Shore party at the pool. So there was like Scotty T.
Yep. Scotty T was heavily in the mix.
Yeah. It was Scotty T, Vicky.
He was like in the pool,
cruising around. Like
he was at the
Let me get to the fucking story. Yeah. So anyway, fucking we go outside, and there's dudes always on the Vespers driving around. Like we just like hailed 2 dudes down. We're like, yeah, can we jump on the Vespers? We jump on, fucking go all the way to the hotel. And then we get upstairs, and we're at my ex-girlfriend's apartment, and...
Wait, ex-girlfriend at the time?
Well, no, she was girlfriend at the time.
Okay,
girlfriend at the time, but...
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Pretty simple ex-girlfriend.
Semantics,
yeah.
Semantics.
It's complete semantics, completely chopping this story up. Anyway...
Stupidest information.
I go to the fucking girlfriend's apartment, and me and my mate were getting a bit weird, and I threw a can out a window, and it like floated down like away or whatever. Ooh. No. Empty. I'm not trying to kill someone. Yeah. But anyway, or was I? Then we go up to the rooftop to go see the Geordie Shore party, right? And whilst we're up there, fucking we see the dudes in the... Like, we see it's like a clear thing of grass, security guards everywhere. Ooh. And then Scotty T is like at the end of the pool going like...
Just full
like
Scotty T.
ham, and there's like a pack of people behind him going like...
And this was like peak Scotty T. For people now, it's
Peak Scotty T.
This was fucking peak
So
Scotty
I'd
T.
written like pipe and shit on my arms, like
Yeah.
Scotty T quotes and shit. And
Yeah.
then I saw it and there's all these security guards because he was at the front of the pool because everyone was taking photos of him or whatever. So I'm like, I say to my mate, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, but I start taking off all my shit. I give him my like shirt, keys, like everything that I have. I'm like, I'm going to sprint across past these security guards and I'll see you downstairs when I inevitably get crash tackled and fucked. I sprint, bro, and I swear, like, as I just passed through, like, all these seckies were just like,
So sweaty.
You hit a gate. Yeah,
I just-
use that sweaty ball car right there.
bro, so I get spat out in front of Scotty T, and I'm like going like fucking ham, and we're like going like vibe, get like, and there's photos of us. I've actually got photos, evidence of this, and then he's like going ham, like going nuts, whatever. And then out of nowhere, my mate just walks in as well. I'm like, fuck
Okay,
yes. Yeah, we're both in the Geordie Shore party. This is hilarious.
It's like an open gate. You're like, you
Yeah.
could have just
Yeah,
walked in,
yeah,
dude.
there's
You didn't
no
have to
getting
bum
through.
rush and knock
Yeah,
the basics down.
yeah. I could have just walked in.
fine.
But we were going like Mission Impossible, like ducking and diving. But anyway, so me and my mate are at like 50 meters down the pool. It's a fucking long pool.
Yep.
Probably 10 meters now, let's say it. But semantics, too many details. Anyway, standing there, and there's like these cops behind us. And there's been a thing that we were doing at schoolies already called like arresting someone.
Yeah, I
and
remember
like,
that.
yeah.
That was
So for those that don't know,
we should bring that back.
yeah, we should.
Yeah.
But for those that don't know, it's basically you just point at your mate and go like, "That's it, mate.
Yeah.
You're going down." Like, and then everyone in the vicinity runs, crash tackles them, pins their hands behind their back until they like beg to
But
get off.
also, they were like yelling police shit, like, mate, stop
Yeah,
stop
yeah,
resisting,
yeah.
stop resisting, stop resisting. And like fucking charging in
Yeah.
with crimes. Like, you're under arrest for fucking assault. Like,
Yeah, so me and my mate are like, rightio. Scotty T starts wading to the back of the pool. The whole pack of people just randomly stay there, and he just goes by himself with this chick. Keeps like wading to the back of the pool.
At schoolies?
Yeah, at schoolies. Sicko now.
Why
when I
are they
think
even
about it.
there to begin with?
Yeah. That's actually really dicey
He was
now
like
that we talk about it.
2016.
Yeah.
Scotty T was probably like 29, and everyone was like definitely 16, 17.
Let's go to schoolies.
Let's go to school.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
That kind of ruins the story. But anyway, I go, I'm going to arrest Scotty T.
Yeah.
So I
you
sprint,
should, seemingly.
jump in, full kit, sand shoes, everything, just 5-star frog splash him, grab him, and then I'm like, got his hands behind his back. I'm like, "You're under arrest, Scotty T." And fuck it. He's like, "What the fuck, man? Get the fuck off me, man. What the fuck? Get the fuck. What the fuck's going on, man? Chill out. And then I'm like, "What the fuck?" And my mate is on the side of the pool, and he grabbed the real cops. He's like, "We have a warrant for this man's arrest. We need to deport him back to the UK." And then like the managers from the Hilton come out and shit. And because they were like, "You guys have a life ban from the Hilton," because apparently the whole thing that drew the attention, not even the arresting, was the can that I threw out the window at the start, dude. So then
We've been looking for you for 6 hours, Jay.
oh, bro, the girlfriend was so off me, cunt. And then I fucking nearly got them kicked out as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, that-
Then I go downstairs, wet as fucking sand shoes and shit. Vespas come by, hop on the back of a Vespa, and this dude's like, "Oh, why are you so wet?"
Just arresting Scotty T.
That was my tequila Tuesday.
Yeah. And did you end up chundering or something? Because that kind of sounds dope. Why do you hate tequila? That sounds like a fucking
That was
great
definitely
day.
chund- that was definitely chunder
I thought
after
there was going to be
that.
a bad end to the story.
What about your Hillsong visit? That was completely my fault.
Yeah. Nah. We'll talk about that another time. Yeah. I don't want to get into that right now. I'll slip up and say shit. But yeah, back to your bullshit surfing trip.
Oh yeah, so
Surf instruction at Byron Bay.
this morning,
the most local weekend of bullshit.
so I was in Byron this weekend, and then yesterday decided to go for a surf lesson because I'm complete beginner, know nothing about it. Said I did, but no idea. So
why would you get the lesson? So you were like, I know so much about surfing, I'm going to go and get a
I just
lesson
wanted to get like
how to surf. A little
professional
refresher.
to tell me
Like a tune-up.
Yeah,
Like a refresher. Yeah. I know how to surf. I just need a bit of a reminder.
It's like somebody shadowboxing in the kitchen
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
they're a boxer. Like, you need to go. Someone needs to tell you that's a bit fucked.
Exactly. So booked in like during the week, and then on Friday night, saw on Saturday. It was like shitting down rain all Saturday morning and like windy as fuck. And I'm like getting a bit nervous. I'm like, what are they going to do? Like, are we going to get a refund? Like, what's the go for this? So
did there hit a point in your head where you're like, I hope they cancel this?
Yeah. Yeah. I was pretty.
Please cancel it.
And I was like drinking, like we were drinking like 4 o'clock or whatever on Friday after. So I was like, this just could be a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
So I emailed them and like, give me a call. And he calls me like 3 hours later at like 6 o'clock. And he's like, yeah, man, like, look, if the weather's crap, like we'll just figure it out. We'll just go down south. Like don't stress about it or anything.
It's like some full fucking forgetting Sarah Marshall, Paul Rudd, where he's like, "What's up, man? I'm Dooku."
Yeah, like
holy shit, I'm 40.
Bro.
Cyclone forecasted. Oh, we'll just figure it out. And yeah, so I was just like, oh yeah, all right, all good. Went on the night. Woke up Saturday. Can already see like dark clouds moving in at like 8 o'clock. We got to get there at 8:45. Dark
Cold
clouds
as
rolling
shit.
in. It's pretty fucking windy. So we like pull up to this place. He gives us the wetsuit and stuff. There's maybe like 8 tourists and then like 2 of us from Brizzy. And then he's like, yeah, no, it's pretty fucked out front. It's like 6 to 7 foot. Like it's pretty windy out today. Conditions aren't perfect. So we'll drive down to this place down the road, like 20 minutes, and we'll go there and it'll be a lot better. Get on the bus, get there, walk out to the beach. It's like raining sideways, pelleting, like the rain that actually hurts you when it's hitting you in a wetsuit. I'm like, this is miserable.
Is that fucking hail, dude?
Dude, he's like, it's fine, man.
It's chill.
He's like, we'll get you guys up. I'm like, fucking hell.
You got any weed?
So we get onto the beach and he literally there is nothing better about where we're at at all compared to like where we were to where we're at. There's no change. And he goes, okay, like everyone listen up. Like we're probably the oldest people there. There was like, young 18-year-old tourists and stuff. And he goes, okay, from this line to this line, we can't go out of that. If you see someone go out of that, don't go after them. Because it was like essentially.
So you don't run over someone?
No, so it was like a rip this way. Like so fucked this way and then so fucked here. So he's like, and he's like drawing it in the sand, going like, we've got a perfect little circle right here. And it wasn't perfect. It was like still choppy as fuck.
Yeah.
But they were like, oh yeah, he's like, perfect circle here. So what we're going to do is we're going to come 2 at a time and like do this. And there's just these waves. And it was like the waves where it'd be like, break and then immediately another wave behind it break over you. So like, and he's like, yeah, just get the board like this and just try to pop it over. And literally like we'd walk in, you just get dragged back and he's just like out 20 meters going like, come on boys, like, come on.
It's like getting pitted as fuck. Like,
Don't you know how to fucking paddle? It's like, no, dude, that's why you're here, bro. Like, because we don't know how to
hey,
do
the
it.
surf's sick out here. You guys gotta get out here, man.
He's like shredding this fucking 6 foot. Like,
and that'd be 2 hours. $60, please.
He's in the water like getting taken like this. And he's just like, yeah, come on out. Bring 2 of you out. Come 2 of you out. And yeah, we just like get out. Like we were literally just getting whitewash in. So you'd be like, even if I got up a couple of times, but like we're literally 10 meters out. So you'd get up and then you just literally on the beach again and then you just line up and it's shitting down rain in my face, lining up for like 10 minutes waiting for the next ride. And I'm like, oh, this is fucking awesome. Great day.
how much is this again?
It sounds like a fucking like roller coaster at the Aqua. Like you're just waiting in a line and you know it's gonna eat dick and you're probably gonna die.
And then this other student was like, we're going out and this other student's like, oh, how long do we have left? And he's like, oh, probably about like an hour, but like I might just call it early. It's a bit fucked out here. And I'm like,
What the fuck's this guy, bro?
Calls it early and drives us back. We're back like an hour early and he just goes, yeah, obviously not the best conditions today, but like, you gave it a go. Well done. And I'm like, what the fuck?
He's like, obviously not the best conditions, but I just want to make it very clear there's no fucking refund.
Yeah. Strictly no refunds.
It counts. We were on a board at one point. It fucking counts. The check's cleared.
There's some things in this world though that like this sounds like petty to say, but fucking I feel like there's some shit you just don't need to get, like you need to figure out yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
well,
surfing, like you figure out yourself almost. Like you don't get a skateboarding lesson. Like you just figure out how to ride a skateboard.
Because I've snowboarded, longboarded, skated, everything. Like I understand the basics of all of that and would give it a go. I feel like surfing, all I wanted was just like the ability to be like, this is how you properly get up, not get on your fucking knees and like move and shit.
But it sounds like he didn't even help you do that.
No, he gave us like a 3-minute demonstration. 3-minute demonstration at the beginning. He's like, pop, essentially for getting so much, like, pop. And
Yeah, he's like,
he's like, nah, too much. Get down.
yeah, he's like, up, feet, stance, go.
Yeah.
All right, get in the water.
Yeah, and then he was like, did it like a couple of times, and he's like, all right, let's go out in this choppy as fuck ocean and try to get up. And like, yeah, I don't know. It was more just like a fun thing to do, but like more of a basics thing. But
Yeah.
Did you have a board?
yeah, well, Dad's got a board that he never uses. Just
See,
that he-
that's where the only valuable thing in those things is like the hiring of the, like as I mentioned to you, I'd done the kayaking with the dolphins, and it's like, I don't have a fucking kayak. So I didn't have an option to go kayaking with the dolphins until I
did the
that
lesson.
fucking-
Yeah.
exactly.
You know what that just made me think of? That's dope as fuck that no one does anymore. Do you remember the fucking aqueduct?
That's not. It's
It
not.
is a thing.
Dude,
it is a
It's
thing
not.
anymore.
It's not dope. Like you think it's.
Dude,
dope.
no.
Then you get on it. Then you get on it, and you're in the middle of a lake, and you're pedaling as hard as you can, and you're going.
No.
like,
You
2,000
don't pedal on the aqueduct, do you? It's a
No,
bus.
it's
Oh,
a
the
bus.
bus.
It's
Oh,
a
the
bus.
Gold Coast.
It's a submarine. It drives around the streets. It picks you up in the streets.
Oh, I thought
and then
you-
it drives you down to the water, and it goes in water. So it's still a thing. It drives around Malulba. It's like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
double decker.
I-
like,
Dude, it's dope as fuck. It's
I
a
thought
fucking.
you
let's-
Dude, okay.
I thought you were talking
You're
about-
on a bus.
you're just talking
Yeah,
about
I know.
a kayak.
I know.
It's
You're
shaped like a
I'm
duck.
talking about the ones where it's like literally you.
You're thinking like a gondola.
like a two-seater.
gondola, yeah.
Like,
two-seater
yeah.
thing,
You
and
think
you,
it's some like
pedal.
Amsterdam bake shit.
Yeah.
Fucking. But
You're so
that-
blazed you thought it was a duck. You're like, why are we in a big duck right now? It's
Actually,
midnight,
now that-
so you're in a gondola.
aqueducts are sick. I'm gonna go on one. But anyway, fucking.
Okay, I'll concede that they're like, oh, remember aqueducts?
Bro, it's
They're
a
pretty
car
cool.
that
They weren't
goes into
they
the
weren't like,
ocean.
Oh, they're fucking sick. You're in a big smelly bus.
Wait, Tom.
Float.
Wait, did you ever get on the aqueduct? Like the bus
Yeah, no
that's
one
shaped
knows.
like a duck that goes into the water?
No,
It's in the Gold
Queensland,
Coast.
baby. Dude, they still run that shit.
Yeah,
Bro.
I've
you
definitely
can
seen it.
you can go. And pay 20
I'm
bucks.
telling you, if we all went on the aqueduct, we would have fun.
Yeah, I actually.
I would be laughing for the first.
I'd be laughing. It'd be fun for like 15 minutes because
Yeah,
then
yeah.
it's like it's like we're on like essentially a tourist tour.
Hey, Tom, as well.
And there's
can
a
you close that?
lot of like tourists that
It's
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 tourists. It's,
a
like
tourist-
Chinese
okay,
people
we-
visiting Australia, and then you're just sitting there in the back.
and
Like,
also why don't we just get on a friend's boat?
yeah, why don't we just hire a
just
boat? Why does it
get a
have to be a
dinghy
duck?
and
No.
So, like, that's
Dude,
the
you
stupid
guys-
thing. It's like,
close
it's
the
like-
door?
They're gonna,
It's like-
they're
it's like-
immediately gonna go. So you can't drink on this bus.
yeah, it's the
Yeah.
aqueduct.
So
it's gonna
My
be a
thing with the
3-hour tour.
aqueduct is like, okay, I get it's cool that it can drive and go into water, but the easiest thing about getting on a boat is just getting to the ocean. Like you
Yeah.
just drive your
Yeah.
car to the beach and then,
Then get on a
walk. Like
boat.
it's not like, oh, how the fuck are we gonna get to the boat?
The
It's
novelty
like,
of the thing,
you can just
the thing you
drive
think's
our
cool.
car.
The thing you think is cool is that you're on a bus. You get picked up at your hotel at the Hilton where you
Yeah.
got kicked out of. You're banned from. Somehow you're there. You get picked up on a bus and then it just goes, we're going to go in the water. And then
It's like, quack, quack.
slowly just drives into the water.
And also everyone's like looking at you like, dude, look at the fucking aqueduct, bro.
Nah, dude, the aqueduct was sick because it's just two different things. You know, it's like landing
my
a plane on water.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay,
It's
that's
two
where I'll
different-
concede
So yeah, exactly.
that I'm
You like the
impressed.
novelty of it.
Yeah, I'm impressed. Yeah.
What the fuck is anything without the novelty? You can't
Yeah,
like.
but it to actually do
What,
it.
like
to
we
go
watch,
as
we were
far
about to watch 30 dudes sprint at each other with a piece of rubber this afternoon.
Yeah, boy.
To put it over the line
Yeah,
further
that's
than the other
fucking-
one. Like, yeah, why do you like it? The novelty.
You're comparing that to paying to get in the bus at the Gold Coast that goes into the then
goes
can
in the
drive
water,
down a ramp and goes onto the water.
Yeah.
Suck my dicks.
All right, well,
Anyway-
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
you're
all
allowed to
for
go
it.
on the
Yeah,
aqueduct,
Go
it's
for it. Go
fine.
pay 150
I'm just
bucks
saying, yeah.
for a 3-hour tour where no one can speak to you because they don't speak our language.
Yeah.
We don't speak their language, and they're just going. On your left is like
The
the
7-Eleven.
main beach. Have a look at it.
This is this fucking Cavill Road. Like,
It would be sick if they did like an extreme aqueduct.
well, have you
like,
ever been on the,
like
Like
you,
the jet rides and
the
stuff.
shot over jet?
Imagine, yeah.
Shot over
But
jet?
imagine if you were driving in the shot over jet.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you're going through like New Zealand mountains, like going through this fuck track, and then you hit the water, and then you just go straight into rapids, bro. And you're like, oh no, is the aqueduct going to be able to stand this?
That's dope.
That would be sick. That's not the aqueduct.
Yeah, exactly.
It's halfway there, bro. Everything's like they had that shit in like 1999, bro.
Yeah,
they had that shit like yonks ago, bro. Like that was like the iPod Nano, cunt.
Yeah,
like
that's true. They did think of it, but they wigs because they were like, some guy probably thought of it. He's like, dude, we should get a real fast, sick car, and it goes around the mountains, and then it turns into a jet. And then another guy was like,
how much?
We should do that
on the
except
water.
It's a bus. And it looks like a duck.
How much do you reckon an aqueduct would cost?
$150.
No. I think it's like, oh, you go on the water. Yeah, that's where the price. I was thinking about the bus bit. I was like, it's like $5 to get on the bus.
No. I mean, it's like if you bought the aqueduct, like you owned it.
Oh, like so much money.
100 grand?
And like it break down every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like how much? You ballpark?
100 grand.
100 grand?
Yeah.
I reckon way more.
It's a fucking aqua bus.
It's a bus initially. How much does a bus
It turns
cost?
into a boat.
It was also built.
They can turn into a boat.
It was also built in the Gold Coast in the 1990s. So like you have to factor that into.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking
Nothing
like
built in the Gold Coast in the 1990s should be worth more than
I
100 grand.
will if this podcast ever made us famous and rich, my first purchase would be to buy a fucking aqueduct
On the Brizzy River.
and then hire out Shane Gower every weekend, whatever his fucking appearance price is.
Wait, Craig Gower?
Craig Gower. What did I say?
Shane Gower. I was like, who's Shane Gower? He sounds sick.
I'm
I
drunk.
wanna meet this guy. No, sorry. I think Craig Gower probably would have a lifetime ban of aqueducts somehow. Like just somehow in his part, he doesn't even know it. They're just like, no, you remember that time? And he's,
Wait, what did I tag you in this week? Did you see that?
Craig Gower was in the news.
He's back in the headlines,
He
cunt.
was complaining.
Do you know Craig Gower's golf?
Okay, that's what it was. So, and I was meant to do more research.
He basically was having a whinge about the fact that he wasn't named.
He got stripped of like the Dahlia medalist, but I didn't read why. But it was like Craig Gower is upset that they still don't acknowledge his 2003 Dahlia medalist.
Click it. Let's see what he's actually said.
Do you follow F1 at all, Andy?
No, I'm not an F1 fan. That's the one sport I refuse to get into.
I just don't get it either.
And it's a spiteful thing now. I refuse.
Bro, look, like the show on Netflix. Dope.
See that when you start,
It's
a
dope.
sport is dope because of a show on Netflix. There, you already lost.
No, exactly. I completely agree. And you know what the other thing is? Like, have you ever watched the Tiger Woods doco?
Yeah.
Bro, you watch it and you're like, golf is so sick. You turn the golf on.
Golf's pretty sick.
Or you go.
You're not. I don't want to get
Golf-
into
For
it.
12
Golf is
hours?
sick. Yes, bro. Because you just post up and watch it. Like
Well,
you just kind of like.
to not watch a sport, like watch a fucking little rich man's
like,
hobby.
It's kind of similar to what's happening at F1 at the moment with like this medal. Max Verstappen won like last year, and now there's like reports coming out that Red Bull, like his team, like the cars team, went over the salary cap of like 114 million pounds. So if they find that they went over, the like championship is awarded to Lewis Hamilton.
They get taken off it.
Yeah, it gets given to Lewis Hamilton.
Well, the funny thing with that is that happened to the fucking Eels, who haven't won since the 1986. So tonight they play in their first grand final since 2009. 2009, they lost to the Storm. That Storm team retroactively.
I remember that. That was when the Hayne plane was.
Yeah. And so they got their premiership taken off the Storm, but they didn't give it to the Eels. They were like, so the Eels were like, so does that mean we get the fucking trophy? Like, is that count on us? And they're like, no.
What was the,
it doesn't count. They're like, come on, man.
what was the reasoning for the
It's the same
salary
thing,
cap?
salary cap. Yeah.
I mean, like that.
Like, what are you going to say? That they didn't win?
No,
like,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
it's like fair if it's like if the whole team was on roids, I'd say then like give it to the
Then,
other cunt.
yeah.
But like salary cap, it's like
That's the same with that thing about Max Verstappen. He's just won. Like he's done everything.
he's just a driver. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on with the
and
books.
then it's his medal, and then they go, "Oh, sorry, your team fucking did it. It's not yours anymore."
What the fuck? How is he meant to know where the
No,
fucking
he's not.
money's
He would have
going?
no idea. He'd be
But
That's
his
way different.
team. No, but it's not just Lewis Hamilton. His team won the race.
Max Verstappen, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Like his team won the race, and they were
he wouldn't have any idea what's going on.
No one goes like.
You think you're the driver? You don't fucking notice that they got all this drip. All the guys fixing the cars with these like nice watches.
Yeah.
Cheating.
But bro, no one cares about the nuts and bolts, guys.
Yeah, like, if you want to win the F1, you got to fucking care.
Yeah, of course. But who do you support? The fucking driver. So, like, Max Verstappen should still be in the champion books.
No, because he's a part of that. The reason Max Verstappen won, you can
he doesn't know what the fuck Ferrari's doing that books.
No,
like,
you think he's a fucking driver. You don't think he hears the whispering talking behind the back. Like,
he might know, but also saying it's 114 million pounds. So, like, what, $230 million?
He has to get back the prize money?
And the cars can only be made a certain way.
Does he have to get back the prize money?
No. It's obviously going to be investigated. I'm not sure about that, but...
Okay, so wait. All right, so back to Craig Gow. So basically, in 2003, they did not award a Dally M medalist for some reason I can't seem to find. But
because everyone's shit.
Probably because Craig Gow did something fucked, and they're like, Gower's going to win this fucking thing. Like, the best
thing was, bro, did you see all the comments on the thing?
No,
it was all the golf day shit. Like, we're not the only ones that remember.
People were like, "Oh, is this because he fucking?"
Everyone's like, "Stick to golf, buddy," and shit. Like,
so yeah, he was saying it was bullshit that they haven't acknowledged the fact that he was the winner for 2003. And then I looked up 2003 Dally M medalist winner, and it was like not awarded due to industrial something weird.
What did he do?
Not awarded due to industrial action. So he must
Google that shit, Jamie. Jamie, pull that shit. Pull that
building or something.
Let's get on with it.
I don't think it's actually to do with Gower. I'll say why was
Gower not?
No, but Gower didn't win. He just thinks he's the winner.
So he's just basically having a whinge that he didn't get picked that year.
But that year they didn't pick a winner. That year they did. There's no winner for 2003.
What happened in 2003? Was there fucking? Is there a flood or something? Like,
speaking about NRL, you guys are talking about inside, but have you seen all like the Matt Lodge stuff? Like how he came out and he was like,
recently,
did like a full like Instagram story, and he was like trying to apologize and all this stuff. Like he is a criminal. He's a criminal.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
what you guys are doing is fucked. It's like, what about
what you did? Yeah.
Who was he going at?
He just posted on his story just saying, like, because obviously everyone fucking hates him because he's what he did.
Oh, so he was just dissing back to the peeps.
Yeah, but it was more like heartfelt. He was like trying to explain his whole situation and stuff. It's like, well, you followed someone home in New York and beat them in their own home.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like, I don't even want to get into this.
If Matt Lodge comes to us and beats you in your house.
Like, like, people believe in the boogeyman and shit. Like,
Matt Lodge.
I believe in Matt Lodge, dude.
There was a moment.
Why do you think I'm moving to fucking Canada, bro? Like,
I can smell Lodge on my trail. Bro. He knows you've been talking shit.
Like, imagine, like, It Follows, but it's Matt Lodge.
Matt Lodge.
Matt Lodge signed with the Roosters this year, and he was playing good footy. And I was like, fuck, is Matt Lodge going to win a premiership with the Sydney Roosters? Like, because that to me is like, that's sleep paralysis. Like, that's what I see in my nightmares is like, I did not like Matt Lodge when he played for the Broncos. I kind of did because it was like, I'm a Broncos fan, so I was just like, I love Matt Lodge.
You're a piece of shit.
But when he moved to the Roosters,
I was like, piece of
what
shit.
he did was reprehensible. Like, he should not be able to play.
Imagine like he wins a premiership, wins like, man, the match, whatever, goes up on stage, he's like talking, it's like the family in New York, like,
and the Clive Churchill Award medal is to Matt Lodge. Mama, you said he was gone.
You're the most two-faced fucking sports fan I've ever met in my fucking life.
It's called being loyal. I'm a man of honor. I'm a man of honor. I stand by my teams. You'll
shit on a bloke, but then support him when he's with you, and then also like get this. So we're sitting at fucking UQ East at the game on Ladies' Day, and he's like, who's going to win? And I'm like, UQ's going to win. He's like, yeah, it's probably a bit biased. It's probably a bit biased. Asks Horan. Horan's like, yeah, bro, like, look, like, also anyone could, Horan was realistic. He's like, anyone could win. He's really good. Like, they got a chance. And then Andy, like, looks at the line, bets on it. I'm like, UQ's going to win, bro. Goes down to an nail biter. Did you still win your bet? Because you did negative.
I did. It was
East
like
plus
14.5, which in rugby union is a
that's a big spread.
Regardless, I take him for the first day of the footy to support UQ, my fucking pride and joy. On Ladies' Day, we're filming, we're doing everything, and he goes, I'm going to put a bet on East. And then, and then get this. We're talking about on the pod like 2 weeks ago, UQ versus West grand final. This cunt goes, I'm putting the bet on fucking West. On the grand final. Bet on the other team.
First of all, 2 points there. Used to play for West, so that doesn't count. Strip that from the record.
Also, it's smart betting.
You're like 2 weeks away from wearing a fucking Warriors jersey, cunt.
Matt Lodge played for the Warriors. I was a fan of him there. No, so then UQ...
I meant fucking Golden State.
I got a good...
That's a good deflection.
I've just got Matt Lodge in my phone.
Yeah.
UQ was a good bet because we had some advice from inside source.
By the way, sorry to everyone listening how much talking's in the background, but
also what happened perfect is UQ won and they covered the spread. So my bet won and Balloons' team won. So everyone was happy. I created a scenario where everyone was happy.
The thing is, betting against your home team to me is fucking disgusting.
I bet against the spread.
The spread.
Let's get that clear.
What are you, fucking Jonah Hill and Moneyball, cunt?
Wait, so you just went what?
You went have some passion.
UQ plus 14 or something.
No, East were the underdogs, so the line was 14.5. So I was like, I'll take them there. And then when UQ could still win, I think 14.5 is a lot of points.
That's not saying
but
he bet against UQ.
East were going to score, and I was like, yes. Like, East were winning at one point. I was like,
he was cheering on his fucking bet the whole game, bro. He's like, chill, it's still close, Like, we win, and he's like, yeah, I still won. Like, I'm like, fuck you, dude. Like, you're a gutless coward.
Dude, I asked a lot about my bet.
Like, you would bet against the Broncos, wouldn't you?
No, that's one thing. Don't bet for the Broncos and don't bet for Queensland.
Show me your bet slips.
The one time I bet against the Broncos is I hedged them. Like, I had a big bet on the Broncos. They were winning at halftime, and it was a multi, and all I needed was the Broncos to win. So I just bet the Sydney Roosters heavily, so it then evened out, and I won regardless. It's called hedging. Dude.
Yeah, sure. Look at this. Dude. You're a slime bag.
I can
you're a fucking slime bag.
Instead of, for betting like that, like hedging and stuff, I find like picking like if you're gonna hedge, like you shouldn't pick a winner. You should pick like try scorers and.
But So the multi had all the other legs would hit, but I just needed Broncos to win, and they're winning at halftime. And I was like, dude, they probably should. I think they might lose this game. So if I just put a huge bet on the Sydney Roosters, I either win the multi and the Broncos win, or I win the huge bet with
Jonah.
You know what I mean?
Like, a couple of years ago, I was at Jonah's place. And I can't remember what game. Let's say it's like Knights, Dragons, whatever. Yeah. And I'm like, I think it was pretty close. I like betting. And I was like to Jonah, I'm like, I'm reckon the Dragons going to win. Jonah's like, I think the Knights are going to win.
Yeah. Bad take from Jonah by that. I don't care when this was. That was a bad never bet on the Knights.
And we're just sitting at his house.
Jonah, sports.
Going like, I can't remember if sports bet or whatever. But it was like, if your team is up by 6 at halftime, we pay you out. Yeah. So like it gets to half time, we're up I'm up 12, get paid out. I'm like, fuck yeah.
So you did it through the app as well.
Yeah. So get paid out. So I'm like immediately paid out like $200. I was like, fuck yeah. And then we're watching the second half and John's like, oh, this is so shit. And then this massive comeback. Massive comeback. Massive comeback. No, I got paid out because it was 6 up at half time.
Yeah.
Massive comeback. Whoever Knights, whoever Dragons, Jonah went for, win. Jonah gets paid out like $200. You're like, oh, so sweet, let's go out.
Yeah. Either side.
No losing.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, literally perfect.
No one's listening to you guys fucking shit gambling.
Yeah. This one time
you forgot we're on a podcast for a second. Just started yarning.
You're fucking doing something with me.
So I'm moving to Canada next week.
Let's discuss the punishment.
No, we'll do it.
Can we discuss the punishment? Because I think we had a good chat before about it. I think we came to some. You're so off this.
Dude, I'm like, hear me out, bro. I'm not going to Sydney for the day or Sydney or the weekend. Yeah. I'm moving countries to Canada, bro.
I know that. I do know that.
Do you understand how stressful that is in general? Let alone having a fucking run there?
I'll concede. I could imagine it's stressful.
Just a bit.
Get all your affairs in order first.
You've got nothing to worry about.
I feel
But exactly, but I didn't call the shot.
the only
I'm
thing,
doing everything here, man. As I said, what? Then like,
Whose idea was it?
oh well,
Whose idea?
we'll film the whole thing. It'll be a great video. Then what? I'm sitting in the airport in Manila, editing my own fucking hell.
Sweating. Look,
Bullshit.
I'm the idea
Bullshit.
guy, and you do everything else. See how that works?
like,
Yeah, it works well for you, doesn't it?
I've got a. So do the viewers know what the rebuttal is? Like
Well,
the
yeah,
bet?
we mentioned on. So the punishment was if Ballones doesn't make whatever weight it was, I believe it was 95 kilos, which I think at this point is physically impossible. That was
so much.
Then
I fell off the wagon.
His mum's house is exactly or around 13 kilometers. And to get to Canada, the last thing he must do to show an effort of actually trying to lose weight is run to the airport from his mum's place.
Hear me out on this, right? Let me. If we're gonna court case this shit, let me rebuttal here, and you can be the fucking mediator.
Yeah. Keep it.
So, if we think about it, right, if what we're doing here is The Biggest Loser, two things need to happen, right? First things first.
I need to get a DUI.
This guy.
No? No. Oh, okay.
Oh, Michelle. So many DUIs for a personal trainer. For someone to tell someone to get their life together, then clocking up DUIs.
Keep running. It's like, how about you stop driving?
Stop
like,
driving
how about you have kids, dude.
Dude, let's not get too hectic, but but it is ironic. Like,
Yeah, we can see the irony.
No,
take back the kids. Though.
Get fit, get drunk.
Take them out of it.
Yeah.
Take the kids out of it. Fuck it anyway. But this motherfucker hasn't helped me. He hasn't helped me. He's not.
I got the fucking temptation.
I stand by.
Yeah, you
what
ate
he
food
did.
in front of you. You haven't.
Yeah, exactly. That's like the whole point of like
That's a temptation
fucking being a
move, yeah.
fucking challenge and
exactly,
trying to lose
and
weight.
You
But he's meant to be my support.
Yeah,
No.
I am.
Yeah, he's
tough love.
he's supporting you and he's going like, I'm gonna eat this and you shouldn't have it.
Also, you can check my history. This legitimately happened, and this maybe not shows that I actually did something, but it shows intent. I fucking
Looked up cumbuterol.
I looked up on
Train? Can you get me on a
I
sick
looked
train
up
cycle?
on Cameo for Shannon from Biggest Loser and Michelle Bridges from Biggest Loser, and I was going to get them. I was going to pay out of my pocket to give you a motivational speech. To
Michelle Bridges isn't on fucking Cameo, dude.
She should be. She's got a fuckload of fines and like court fees yet to pay. So she probably should be.
She should be, but
She's not. That's
Yeah.
my point.
No
I
one
just
wants-
wanted that to be on the record. I did show intent. to try
yeah.
and
Oh, you
motivate
did a couple. You clicked 6 buttons. Fuck you, cunt. Anyway,
But
no, hey, the rest of my
if it
rebuttal.
was there, I would have paid for it.
The rest of my rebuttal is what happens on The Biggest Loser when you lose.
You lose.
You get sent home.
You get sent home. Exactly.
You get sent home.
Okay, so
So the punishment really in
You
The
don't-
Biggest Loser is that you don't ever get skinny. So
no, you don't go to
I'm
Canada.
saying
You don't go to
I
Canada.
You stay home. You go home. Yeah.
You go home.
Yeah. The Biggest Loser
home.
finale is
the
in
thing
Whistler,
is,
and then
the thing is, if roles were reversed, you guys would never do this.
The only thing I think about
I
is
think I would, bro, because
You,
I'm- yeah, I
you
think
with
I
your
would.
head, your rude head, running on the side of the highway to the airport will get immediately picked up by the AFP. And if you don't, you're going to get there wet as fuck, and they're going to go, we're not letting you on this flight.
That's the
Yeah,
point.
so it doesn't work. It doesn't.
Well, it's okay. I've got to.
You just
mediator.
explained
Bro, you're
the
gonna get
exact
let on the
reason I don't want to
Like,
fucking do it.
Yeah. So mediator. My other option is you go on a 100K, or let's make it easy.
100K.
Let's make it easy.
100K.
A 60K Riverloop bike ride, because I can't even imagine. I don't think I've ever seen you on a bike, let alone a road bike.
He reckons I can't ride a
Do
bike.
60Ks, bro. That's up to the fucking coast.
Yeah, but if you just do a Riverloop, like Zul did 100Ks the other day.
But Zill's like,
Zul, yeah,
physique is
So
fucking-
I'll do that.
But that's not. It's just like random. Like, oh, you gotta go. Like, it's. This
How
is
about-
like
Do you know
what-
the
do you know
run
what-
to the
do you know
airport.
what-
Hey,
Okay.
hey, hear me out. No, hear me out on this. Hear me out on this.
How is that worse
No,
than the
hear me.
fuck-
Hear me out on this. This is a good
In a
punishment.
leotard, like full skin.
Dude, this is a good punishment. We've spoken about this a lot. It's one thing that Max has always wanted his whole entire life. Is when he gets to 60,
Yep.
he said that he wants to be. I guess the culture that he wants to assume is the king of Miami.
Oh, yeah,
So
100%.
I
the
can
king,
see you
the
on
king,
that.
the king of
See
Miami
that. You kinda
entails.
look a bit Latin. Do you have some Spanish blood or something?
Chained. I'm gonna
Latino X. The fucking.
Latinx.
But anyway,
Classes Latino.
so his dream of that, his definition of that, is riding in rollerblades in like budgies.
Yep.
Boombox.
Hair out and boombox on the
Slicked
shoulder,
up,
yeah,
greased up,
and boombox on the shoulder,
Yeah,
going like,
blaze
"You
those.
don't stop
Blaze
the
those.
news, and just is rollerblading along.
What's up, ladies?
How about this, right?
Yeah.
Tell me that's not like when
He-
you're,
No, it's over shit.
when you're,
Yeah.
when
Hear
you're
me out on
65
this.
blaze stars,
Yeah.
you're like, don't give a fuck.
I will
Boca
do.
Raton,
I will
like-
do. I will do before I leave, as the punishment if I don't make the weight. King of Miami, fucking like triathlon, if you will.
That
like,
sounds dope as shit, dude.
no,
That's
no,
like
not if you make,
Man's dream,
not if you make it like 15 Ks and I'm
Oh,
on
it's
roller
actually like
skates.
Iron
I don't know
Man
how to
Miami.
fucking
Yeah.
roller skate, cunt. We'd make a good video out of it as well.
And you've got the boombox.
we should,
Boombox as well.
No,
we should do it, but we should do it
Boombox
all-
on the shoulder. I have to do like 15 Ks on rollerblades.
This sounds
Fun for you. It'll be funny for the first K,
Yeah,
and then
and
it's
then
gonna be
you're
like,
Don't stop the man.
I reckon we do that.
You gotta keep singing.
King of the Miami,
keep singing, keep singing.
King of Miami race.
Okay.
That's gonna be
You
grueling,
organise
bro.
it and
What if I
organise
hit
the
a hill?
leotards and organise
Like, think
it.
about if I hit a
No,
hill.
we should plan it
that
all
would be funny.
slightly uphill. All slightly uphill.
Around St. Lucian, it's just fucking like you're either going
Where-
60 Ks or like crawling up this fucking mountain.
Can you even rollerblade up a hill?
I'd have to walk sideways.
Oh yeah,
It would be
get on
so
your
hard,
knees.
bro. It would be so hard.
but where would we-
And embarrassing. I'm gonna ride around in my fucking fat self.
Solve
And
this all by just making the fucking weight. Oh, I think the game's starting soon. Hold up.
No, it's
I'm
like
gonna-
an
who
hour.
cares? Anyway, buddy, let's finish this.
Yeah,
Yes, you are.
I get around that, but where are you gonna do it? We're not doing it at the beach. We're doing it in the city.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh,
Around
yeah,
St. Lucia.
King of Miami.
King of Miami, yeah. We should
Yeah?
go to Miami Beach on the Gold Coast.
Fine.
I'd
That'd be dope.
rather it like Felons Boardwalk.
That would be fun.
Like
We,
Saturday.
Imagine I finish a felons.
Yep.
When do
Then
you
you
leave?
gotta go down
When
that
you leave
hill to,
Sunday?
like, finish it off. That's-
When's the last day of the
We'll
weigh-in?
think about it, but I'll do this. But
When's the last day of weighing?
I don't know, dude. I'm leaving
Wait,
next
James,
Sunday.
can you grab
It's
me a
fucked. Anyway, let's finish.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll finish up. We'll finish.
we'll finish up. Radio, everyone. Goodbye. See you next time.
Yeah.